Welcome to this week's installment of the 2-Minute Drill. We're here with Nichols football head coach Kevin Loney. Kevin, your team went up to Curry this weekend, traded punches early on, fell 10 points short at the end, but talk about the effort of the team.
I thought our kids played really well. I had a great week of practice. It was a game where you had every chance to win the game. You go out there early in the game and you're up 21-14, had some chance to make some things happen. You come out in the second half and really, but for a play here and a play there, you play them even in the second half. And, we weren't able to do to stop Rob Ambini, and no one has been able to all year long. That's why I think it's a no-brainer. He's going to be the player of the year in the conference. I think we had a game plan to stop him, and he still had a really big day. So imagine if we didn't do that, it would have been a lot worse. So I'm proud of the kids for their effort. I think it's the process right now for our team of, they're starting to expect and believe they can win games. And so now it's about going out and executing that and seeing that, hey, we're good enough to play with anybody. Let's go play.
Kevin, let's talk about that expectation to win. This is the first time since you've been here your team went into a game off a win. Mm-hmm. What was it like post-game? Were the kids different after this loss than previous losses? How has their expectations changed?
I think they were really upset with themselves because, we had every chance to do it. You're down, you go up 24-21 in the third quarter, and all you got to do is get a play here, a play there. You're driving to make a play, driving to tie the game up once they scored, and they missed an extra point. So now it's a 3-point game. And I think they see and as you watch the film on Sunday, they see all the spots where, hey, yeah, just that one play here, just that one play here. If I made this catch, if I done this, just done that little thing. But they expect it. They're starting to expect to win. We talked a couple weeks ago with the guys about the idea that going from hoping to win to believing that they can win is a huge jump. But going from believing you can win to expecting to win is a really small step. And then they're starting to take the step. So it's great to watch from the outside. I wish that we could have had success. They needed it, and hopefully we can continue to build on that and just take the learning experience of, hey, we're good enough to beat anybody we play with, and now let's go do it.
This week and coming up is the last home game of the season. You bring in an MIT team as your opponent, coming off a win against Salve, Virginia, which hadn't lost in almost 2 years. Yeah. Talk about what it's going to take to beat the Engineers.
MIT, I tell you, they are a phenomenal football team. I think a lot of folks, I'm telling everyone who listen, the irony is, I talk about Salve a lot. Bob Chesney and I both played together in college, and one of the guys we played against as a coach was Chad Martinovich. Chad actually was at Swarthmore when we were in college as a coach, and he was a part of a staff that got Swarthmore to be pretty decent. And if they give MIT what they want from a coaching standpoint in terms of recruiting, they're going to become really, really good. And you can watch them on film. They're extremely athletic up front on offense, very physical on defense. They have probably the defense player of the year in the conference, in Jake Lau, a phenomenal linebacker, leads the conference in tackles right now. And everyone sees him and sees Justin Wallace, but you can't lose Brad Goldsberry in offense, and Peter Williams, and all these guys who are just phenomenal football players. And then on defense, Cameron Wagger is playing safety, and he is about as good as there is in the conference right now at safety. He might be the best safety in the conference, hands down. So we've got our work cut out for us. We played these guys last year in a freezing rain blizzard of the worst blizzard I've ever seen, and our guys, frankly, didn't get off the bus mentally. I would like to see how we play against these guys if we show up, and it'd be good for us to see. So it's going to take a good week of practice for us, a lot of work. Obviously, it's the last game here at Vendetti Field for our seniors. We have 8 of them. They're great kids. They've worked extremely hard for us for the last 4 years, and they've been through a lot here, and I'd like to see them finish out with a win.
Coach, this weekend's game against MIT, you're also holding a food drive. Talk a little bit about that, please.
Yeah, it's that time of year, getting ready for the holidays. We have a local food pantry here in Webster, and that we're trying to either raise some money for, bring some canned perishable goods. We're looking forward to seeing if we probably can fill Bates's van on Saturday. The game's 2:30, so if you have something, bring it. Lots of canned food, anything they need, a lot of different things, and we'd like to be able to give them a donation so they can take the money and get what they need as well. So we're pretty excited about that. A chance for us to kind of get back to a good community for us.
Great, thank you, Coach. Fans, gates open at 1 o'clock p.m. Game starts at 2:30. You can log out at nicholsathletics.com for all your Bison football needs. Thanks, Coach.